Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Ni No Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom. In the last one, we actually fought off with our first Kingmaker, Longfang, and we also saved the little town of Golden Paw. In this one, we're actually going to be continuing on our little adventure of trying to build up our little town, and we're actually going to be getting ourselves a Higgledy Maker, or Higgledy person that can help us with the Higgledies. So, let's talk to Auntie Martha, since that's the only person we know of.
Well, if it isn't my favorite young man, and what can I do for you today, my handsome?
Hello.
We've, a favor to ask. We've started our new kingdom, you see, and we were wondering if you might like to come out and live with there. We need someone who knows about Higgledies.
Well, now.
What's that now? You want an old Auntie Martha to move to this new country of yours?
Oh.
Oh, well, not if you don't want to, of course. Oh, Evan, my love. Of course I want to. I'd be delighted to come and lend you a hand if you'll have me. You would? Wonderful. There's just one problem, though. Someone stole my rub-a-dub scrubber.
What?
Your rub-a-dub what?
Now, dear.
Weren't you listening, dearie? My rub-a-dub scrubber, I said. It's a scholar, not just any old scholar. It's a very special indeed. It'll get even filthiest old pot sparkling clean, with just a swish and a swash. And my Higgledy darlings flat out refuse to be born into anything that isn't the cleanest of cauldrons, you see. I can't be doing without it.
Gosh.
Gosh, I never knew Higgledies were born from cauldrons. But who do you think could have stolen it, Auntie Martha? A wicked little whamster, that's who. The problem is I'm in no position to go chasing after those grubby vermin at my age.
All right.
Well then, we'll get it back for you. You will? Oh, aren't you the littlest dear? I expect the little beggar ran off to Grotty Grotto. With it, there's an awful lot of his sort over that way.
Ta-ta for now.
Don't do that for me and I'll gladly move to your kingdom. I'm sure it's lovely. Okay then. So this is going to be our first regular quest. We won't be doing much of these because I know I did these in Ni No Kuni 1. And I feel like I did too many because in Ni No Kuni 1, it's more about the pieces of heart and stuff like that. And there's a lot more differences, and also those Higgledies are mixed together. That was a little weird. But we'll do a couple of them over the course of this gameplay. But I'll read through this real quick. Auntie Martha Scrubber. Recommended level 15. Auntie Martha. Evan and Cohen are keen for Auntie Martha to move to their Evermore. But first they'll need to recover her rub-a-dub scrubber from the whamster who stole it and ran off to the Grotty Grotto. Once that's done, she'll be happy to pack her bags and head for Evan's kingdom. Go to Grotty Grotto, get 3-leaf stowaways, and some extra experience, and you get a Auntie Martha as well. Always something good to have. So, the thing we have to do is over in this little area that they want us to go to. We'll probably take a nice teleport over there since we have the ability to. Or at least I was sure we could, but apparently we don't have the teleport for that place. What's the closest we can get? Okay, we have to walk there. Well, while we're walking over there, I'm going to explain some things that I did in the in-between episodes. So now we're level 24. The reason why I felt like we should do that is, one, we needed some levels because of what happened with the previous boss Longfang. We found out that we were getting one-shotted by his strongest move. And we could have avoided that. I know you can avoid the ability in general. It's just that the fact that he was attacking us as fast as he was, I just wasn't ready for an attack like that. So I kind of got caught off guard with some of that. So now we're level 24. So we're more on tune of what level we should be. And I also got in some tactic tweaker upgrades as well. So now we have some extra little things we can do. But nothing too big. Mostly I can get better weapons, or I have more of a chance of getting weapons on the battlefield now.
but I'm trading gold for the chance to get a better kit, is basically what's going on. So, let's continue though. Look, those must be the Websters who stole from Auntie Martha. Let's return that scrubber to its rightful owner. And we can definitely try that, but I'm not sure if the one that we're looking for is in this area. Also, I'm pretty sure this is where one of the Dreamer Maze doors is located. Yep, it is. Look, if you look in the very back there, there's a thing called a Dreamer Maze door. And there's a bunch of them on the map. And you'll actually have, like, cool little dungeons you can go into. I don't believe we're strong enough to go into them right now. I think you have to be a certain part into the game. I believe it's after you hit level 50 is when you're going to be able to do all that stuff. But just so you guys know about what those are. You obtain the Rub-a-Dub Scrubber.
Yippee!
We've got Auntie Martha's Rub-a-Dub Scrubber. Let's take it back to her.
Full mark 7, well done.
I'm guessing. Who are you? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who this is. This is the lady that does the Dreamer Maze stuff, actually. Hang on, Mun. How did you know his name? We've never met before, have we? No, we haven't.
You fight well. You are just as what I'm looking for. You must listen to what I have to say. I have an important mission for you.
Flippin' Eggman. What have we gotten ourselves into now? So this is going to be the Dreamer Maze stuff. This lady is tied to that. 100%. Is there something I can help you with?
You are perfectly happy to blindly follow the request of strangers, I see. This can be a dangerous habit.
Definitely the case with a king. But you said you had a special mission for.
Do not interrupt me, or I shall be forced to dock your marks. Now listen, this is for you to take it.
So this is a Dreamer Key, okay, so I don't think we can actually do these yet, but we might be able to, I'm not sure. Is this a key?
Yeah.
It is indeed. I assume you are aware of the presence of this world, of the mysterious portals known as Dreamer Doors. I have long wished to investigate what lies behind them. But have you been able to bypass the magics that seal them shut? But now at last I have made a breakthrough. I have managed to create a key that will allow them to be opened. I call it a Dreamer's Key.
Gosh, that sounds very exciting. It does indeed.
It certainly is. It has been an achievement for which I awarded myself full marks. Which brings us to reasons for coming here. There is a Dreamer Door in this very cave. Unfortunately, having come this far, I find myself in a rather problematic situation.
Oh yeah, here we go, Mun.
I am sure you can appreciate, a gifted intellectual. I am a peerless in matters of the mind, but when it comes to the field of battle, I have a little to contribute. As such, I fear what lies beyond the door may be beyond my ability to deal with. But behold, a fate has provided an answer. A capable assistant has been sent to me.
Oh gosh, that's good. What? Wait, you don't mean?
Yeah.
I mean you, of course.
What?
But I don't.
Hey.
No arguments, please. I am sorry to say that I will be deducting 10 marks for any more such petulant outbursts.
Stop with your big words, lady, please. There's so much I could do in that voice. Flippin' heck, Mun. She's doing my head in with this marking malarkey.
Before you go, I must introduce myself. I am Professor Millennia. You may call me Professor.
Okay, Professor. Professor, ain't it? There's a big-headed, right you are, Professor. You won't be needing to dock any more points from us.
Yeah.
I am happy to hear it. Now beyond each Dreamer Door, you will find an object known as a dream fragment. There are 9 of these in total.
9?
Collect them all, and there may very well be a bonus mark in it for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to Golden Paw. Come in, find me there once you have gathered all 9 fragments. Do not feel that there is any need to hurry. I have all the time in the world. And allow me to wish you the very best of luck. I expect great things from you.
Okay, see you, Miss Millennia. So the thing is she's a villager you can get for your town, but the fact is, you actually have to find all 9 Dreamer doors and go through all 9 dungeons in order to unlock her. And then you unlock a special Dreamer door, I believe. And that's where you'll get a special boss, and you'll also get some extra stuff like it's basically the strongest Dreamer door, but there's also the Dreamer Maze, which is completely different. So, that's basically what that is. I'll just kind of brush over it. We might do it in this episode, but I'm not sure if we can go inside it yet. I'll check first, though. Flipmun! What's this, we've been roped into now? Bonus marks indeed. I never asked for any flipping marks in the first place. Yes, I did wonder what all that was about, but I am rather intrigued by these Dreamer doors. She said there was one in this cave, didn't she? Indeed she did, my lad. But what about Auntie Martha's scrubber? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to take a little devour if you fancy. Lead on, your majesty. So yeah, it's a level 60 mission, but the thing is you'll be level 60 by the time you finish this quest. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do in order to finish everything there. Although there is only 9 of them, it's gonna be the fact that we need a boat. We also need a flying contraption. I'm not gonna go into what the flying contraption is, but there is in fact a flying contraption in this game. The reason why I'm saying this now is because in the original game, there was a way to fly, so... And I'm not going to go into how you could fly unless you already know. And if you know, bonus marks for you. Ooh, there's a rolling log here. We're going to actually read that. Number 11. Wait a minute, we missed a couple then. I haven't seen any, but okay then. I can't afford to waste my time listing up all my regrets. This journal is meant to help me stay focused. Right now, my fighting skills are my top priority. I've got some spells under my belt, and my sword skills aren't so bad either. As for shooting, what can I say? I'm a natural. Yes, you are. We actually have a couple new skills to our belt as well. The Dreamer door gives off an eerie aura. Open the door with the Dreamer's key. You won't be able to save while you're in the Dreamer's maze. Sure. I think we can do Dreamer's gates. I'm not 100%, but... we'll at least try, and if I feel like we can't, we'll leave. So we'll read through this little thing right here. This will kind of explain a little bit better than I did. Dreamer mazes. Strange uncharted spaces stretch out beyond the portals known as Dreamer doors. What lies at their end, and what enemies and lands await within, no one knows. When Evan and his friends enter a Dreamer's maze, a strain is placed on the very fabric of space and time, causing the danger level of that dimension to gradually increase. Each time the danger gauge fills, the danger level will increase by 1, simply by being present is enough to fill it. But certain other incidents will also cause it to increase. And when the danger levels increase, so too will the level and ferocity of the monsters you encounter. As such, you must keep a close eye on it at all times. Defeating monsters in Dreamer mazes will earn you a strange pink spears, known as key orbs. Offer up enough of these to an idol when you come across one, and you can cause the danger level to decrease. But each time you do so, the idol's hunger for more orbs will grow. You may also meet an occasional person in the Dreamer's Maze, and they might have a gift for you if you have the orbs for it, or able to lower the danger level for a price. The last floor of every Dreamer's Maze is full of monsters, whose ferocity is beyond imagining, but defeating them is the only way to stabilize these precarious dimensions. Several Dreamer doors are known to exist around the world. Do you have what it takes to overcome what lies beyond them all? There's also bosses in every single one, so we can smash these little boxes to get orbs as well. So right now we have 3 just from doing that, but you also get your mana back and your health back as well. It looks like we're at a decent level for this. As long as the danger level doesn't increase too much, I think we'll be fine. We also don't get anything when it comes to the fact that... So how these things work is you have to find the door as quick as possible, but you also don't want to find it too quick because you might be able to find something that might help you, like items and things like the random people that you might find inside here as well. They'll give you like special items that you might want. So it's always good to kind of explore a little bit, not too much, but if you have the chance to, it's really good to do so. But I highly doubt we're going to find any items that we can use at this level, because it is a little bit lower level than we are right now. But we will try and do as much as we can to, like, just go through this. I want to at least go through a couple of these dungeons. We'll be going through the entirety of the Dreamer Mazes when we do one. So don't worry about me skipping past these. These are something I will do in episodes. Just due to the fact that these are important when it comes down to it, just because you unlock some pretty cool things when you do certain missions in the game. And this happens to be one of those missions. You also get the character Millennia in general, and she's actually going to be a big help for the town as well, because once you get her as a character, you'll actually be able to get extra stuff from these Dreamer Mazes as well. Ooh, there's a ghost here. Oh, but we don't have Spirit Medium, so we can't actually use it. Also, where the heck is the Dreamer Gate? Because we actually haven't seen one yet. Uh-oh, that's actually kind of bad. We're kind of already 66% of the way of getting a danger level, and we still have yet to find the gate. That's actually kind of bad. Usually they're easy to find, but this particular one is actually kind of hidden, if I'll be completely honest. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Wait a minute. Did we spawn? Oh, we spawned right next to it, didn't we? Okay, so there's only one door in each area, so you can actually go through. Sometimes it'll spawn right on top of you, so if it does, that's good for you. It's never bad for a Dreamer Gate to spawn on top of you, so if you get the chance that it does do that, it's always good to kind of check around your surroundings just in case. If that does happen, I completely forgot that was a thing, so I didn't think to do that, and I completely kind of forgot what that was a thing in general, I guess you could say. I kind of repeated that, but I'm just being honest, I really did forget that was a thing. And also I found out that my skill that I was using, Flatliner, wasn't the skill that I remembered about. So the thing is Flatliner is a skill that I do remember using, but it's not the skill that I use the most. So the skill that I actually use the most is, I'm pretty sure it is the ability Squall, which is now my control, or what would be control, I think, or my skills in the Y position. And that's a Merlady. That's a character we shouldn't be seeing just yet, because we haven't actually met the Mer people yet. But let's read this. You want them, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. That's right, orbs. Lovely orbs. I've only got 10 of them, sadly, and I won't give them up for free. I'm not the kind of girl. Not that I want money for them. No, I'm not that kind of girl either. I just want 30% of you, that's all. Well, 30% of your safety, at least. That's not happening. No thank you. You're not taking my safety. I'm already level 2, and that was because I completely didn't notice where the Dreamer door was. And I'm not going to be giving up my safety that easily. Okay, I kind of got mixed around, so I don't know where we came in from. I'm going to guess we didn't go this way. Is based on just a guess, but hopefully my guess is right. Yep, it is. Okay, good. We're going to swing around just because I don't want to deal with this Hedgehound, and I kind of want to get inside here as fast as possible. And of course, an Incarnate is blocking the way. I kind of was feeling that he was outside of the battle, but it looks like he's not, and he's going to be kind of just annoying. And that's how Incarnates are supposed to be. They're supposed to be the just annoying enemy, because they give you good things if you can kill them, but they'll run away from you as fast as they can, just so they don't give up those items so easily. So that's the whole point of those characters, but thankfully we're done with that area, so now we can go to the next one. I think the first one has 5 floors, but I'm not 100%. Well, because, oh no, we're already on the final floor. The idle face is perfect. picture of kindness. If you offer 5 orbs, the danger level will decrease by 1. Offer up your orbs. Yes. The reason why I want to do that is, 1, because we're about to fight a boss. Each final floor will have a boss in it, and I believe they're always going to be kind of the similar enemies. They're going to be these guardian guys, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if there's any other enemies, but these are definitely going to be what we're going to be facing for the most part, as what I remember. So you can also use these pink orbs for other things as well. So there's going to be chests in these areas, like locked chests. I don't know if the normal chests are always going to be blocked, but there is chests that are locked. And when you use those, if you click on a locked chest, you can actually open it with the pink orbs instead. So there's kind of a couple things that you can use with these orbs. I just kind of wanted to gloss over that because it didn't explain that. So I kind of wanted to do that just because the fact that the game didn't explain it. Just so you guys know about it. Just in case if I run into it. I don't see one, so I don't think we're going to be seeing that in this specific one. But just as a tip, just so you guys know. Just in case if we do happen to run into one at some point. Let's just do as much damage as possible. I also upgraded our weapons as well, so we actually have some decent weapons compared to what we had. Just due to the fact that our kit was kind of lacking. I'm just going to blast the heck out of this thing with our gun. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's a Dreamer boss down. 1 of 8, or 1 of 9 I should say. 1 of 9. Ooh, a red dream fragment. So that's our first of our 9 fragments. I believe there's 10 though. Because I'm pretty sure there's 10 Dreamer doors. I could be wrong, but I remember there being a 10th one. So just to let you guys know. Let's open this up. A new windy cutlass. I don't think we can use it though. We're gonna check our equipment after this though, just to check. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I was right. So here's one of these little chests. So this is one of the locked chests. You use a couple of your orbs that you collect throughout the thing, and then you can open these up. As what it looks like, it gave us some wizard wear, but it looks like that is a weaker armor than I normally would have, because the stronger armor looks stronger. I don't think that's going to be one of the stronger armors, so I think that's something we might not use, but the fact that it's in a locked chest is usually going to be stronger than the typical item that you would find in a locked chest. Or in a normal chest that's open, I should say. All floors completed. You completed all the floors in the Grotty Grotto maze and escaped unscathed. So that's basically how a Dreamer maze will work. I just wanted to show it off because you guys might not know about them. So showing it off might help you guys understand when I want to try and explain what's going on, just in case if you guys don't know what the heck is going on. I just want to make sure you guys aren't too far behind when it comes to information, because some of the stuff I already know, but some of the stuff you guys might not know if I don't explain it. So I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of explaining just so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. So we're all done here, so now we can go to Martha's cottage now. So let's go teleport to Martha, go in, see what she's doing, and also I found out what the dragon's level is, because I was able to check him out. He's level 50. So yeah, we won't be fighting one of those for quite a while, hopefully. I know we actually have to go around some of them at some point, so we will have to worry about that in the very distant future, I should say. You handed over the rub-a-dub scrubber.
Thanks ever
You got
so
it back. Oh, how wonderful of you, dear. Now I can scrub that cauldron till it sparkles, and make some lovely higgledies for you. Now then, my little darlings, you look after the place while I'm away, you hear?
Righto.
Righto, Levin. I'm ready whenever you are. Why don't you show me this kingdom of yours,
Definitely can do that. So we are our first official quest civilian. So the fact that we already had civilians that we got, those were scripted, but this is also technically a scripted one, but technically this is the first quest, so this is technically the first civilian that we technically recruited, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh ho ho, this is your palace, isn't it, dearie? I must say it's wonderful. I'm glad you like it. Please make yourself at home. I shall, my lovely, I shall.
Don't forget, Evan, before Martha can get to work, you'll need to take a seat on your throne assigner to the ministry.
Ta-ta for now.
All right, my lovelies. You don't do what you have to do, and I'll pop round and say hello to everyone. Just shout when you need me.
Definitely can do that, Auntie Martha. So, I won't be doing that voice much, because she's not a main character, it's just that we needed her for the Higgledy, and that's why we got her. So, just kind of explaining it a little bit. Hey Evan, there's something else I need to talk to you about. Come speak to me when you have a moment, okay? Of course. Definitely can do that. DLC, what's come over Kunimbish? The Lair of the Lost Lord DLC introduces all new stories, featuring your favorite characters, speak to Kunimbish, and evermore, to set some intriguing events in motion. So that is the Lost Lords DLC. That is one we won't be doing in this story, or in this, let's play, I should say. The reason for that is because that one's kind of grindy, and I don't think it's too fun to watch that specific one, because it's going to be basically Dreamer Maze after Dreamer Maze after Dreamer Maze with little to no story progression. You have to get to a certain amount, and then you'll get more story. That's basically how it is. It's basically like, let me try and think of a way to say this. There is the places from the... I'm trying to think of it. The Celebi dungeon from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is my example. It's basically going to be exactly like the Celebi dungeon, but the fact that Celebi, once you get to Celebi, that's when you'll get to where you'll actually get your story. And there's little to nothing in the actual dungeon itself. It's just leveling up and trying to get through it in an hour or 2 or 3, however long it takes you to get through it. So that's basically how the Dreamer Maze is, but you're not level 1 when you're trying to go through it. It's just that it takes some time to get through it. That's basically how it is. I just wanted to explain it, just in case if you guys wonder why I'm not doing it. Also, how close is this to leveling? Not too far, but I'm not going to stick around to wait for it. I just wanted to do that real quick. Okay, so now that we're done with that, and explain the Lost Lords DLC a little bit more, that's basically what we're going to be doing with that. Just kind of wanted to explain it, just so you guys know why I won't be doing the Lost Lord stuff. Well, you might do the first quest, but that's about it. So, let's continue on with our story, though. What was it that you wanted to ask me about, Roland? I think it's better if we gather everyone together first. Yeah, we could do that. Doesn't sound too bad. So we're setting up I believe we're done with Chapter 4 now. I think that's all we had for Chapter 4. Well, what is it, then? Whatever it is, it's... Oh, I thought Niall wasn't a main character. I could have sworn he wasn't. Maybe... Oh, wait, he is a main character, isn't he? Oh, shoot, that's gonna be harder then, because now that Lofty and Niall have the same voice. And I said he wasn't a main character before. I forgot he was a main character because I forgot he was a ministry character. So technically he is a main character. Let me think of something quick. Whatever it is, judging by the look on your face, ye be in the bonnet about it. I'll do with the voice that I did for Kunimbish, I think, is how I'm going to be doing that. That's something similar to his voice is what I was doing, so I guess I'll do that. I guess you could say that, yeah. Alright, I'll get straight down to it. Evermore is coming along pretty nicely. We have a castle now, and we've set up all our ministries, and things are beginning to take shape. But we're still missing something vital. What are we missing? What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean, Roland? You have people gathered here from all over the world. If you're going to unite them, you're going to need to give them a banner to unite under. True. A banner? What exactly do we stand for, and what are our goals, our values? This is what I mean by a banner. A shared purpose, something everyone can work toward. Kind of like a flag, basically. Kind of like, you have your United States flag, that means for all the states, for all the stars, and then stuff like that. You need a meaning for your flag, and a meaning to kind of tell people what your kingdom's about, just by a first glance at your flag, is basically what he's saying. Without that, we can't call ourselves a nation. True. Indeed, Evan. You're the king. What kind of kingdom were you hoping for? Well, you already told us. What goals do you want set? What kind of place do you want this to be? I see, well... Most of all, I suppose I would like it to be a happy place. A place where people can get along with one another. Which you already explained to us. Sure, we know that part. But we need something more concrete than that. I know. A kingdom without a wall of fighting. That's what I want.
And who doesn't want that, lad?
True.
You think we liked being at it tooth and nail with the wyverns the whole time, or they with us? Folks have their differences no matter how lovey-dovey a kingdom ye build.
He's right. My ears are ringing for some reason. Ouch. But I really do want that. I want to bring an end to wall. That's our banner. It has to be. Well, alright then. What kind of banner would that be, though? If that's your decision, we'll need to gather intel on our rival kingdoms. I, for one, don't feel like I know enough about this world yet.
Listen. Then you'll be needing to hit the library for a wee read. It's over a golden pond there, run by a mad old baggage named Bodley. The books and scrolls and tablets and what have ye, on every subject under the sun. You'll find your intel there, sure enough.
A library, huh? Yeah, that sounds about like what we would need. It would certainly be worth a visit, I'm sure. Definitely so. So that's over in Golden Paw, based on what I remember. Also, let's change our set's quest to the actual main quest, just because there's no way we're going to be finishing off the Dreamer Maze stuff this quickly. I'm just going to be honest. We need a boat, and we also need the flying contraption. Not going to explain it, but you already heard me talk about it a short little bit. Just going to say that now. We're going to need both of those. Oh, there's a rolling journal back here. Okay, I'm surprised I missed this. So we're missing one more, though. There's one in between Evermore and Golden Paw. Wonder where that is. Okay, Evermore. Well, it's been quite the ride for young Evan. He's gone from being exiled in a coup to founding his own kingdom, all in the space of a few months. To say I've enjoyed it would be an understatement, and Evermore's story is just beginning. Long live the king. Long live the king indeed. So we're going to be going to Golden Paw. I'm pretty sure that's where Bodley is. Yeah, I was right. So Bodley's in Evermore. I do remember that. I don't remember many other main quests being in Golden Paw, but I do remember Bodley kind of being important. She's definitely an important character. And here's all the quests here, by the way. Bunch of quests for a bunch of civilians, and free experience and free items that we might need in the future. But we don't need them right now, but I'm just telling you about that. We might do a couple if I have the time to do some, but I'm just explaining it. So, here's Bodley.
We'll have no rubberneckers here. You'll need the proper accreditation.
Rubberneckers. I'm not rubbernecking towards you, but maybe there is someone that is doing that. I'm not going to shame you. Just not me personally. But I do kind of remember Bodley. She's going to be a strange character. I'll just say that. Well, do you have a library card, No library card, no bookie wookies. I forgot she says weird things like that, but I did say she was quite a character. And the only way to get one is from me. Well, can you give us one? We need to look at those books. Need to, Desperate to get all greasy fingers on my bookie wookies all we, Only mine will do, Well, aren't we a cheeky one? But I like the cheeky ones, yes. Please, you'd be doing us a huge favor.
What's this, another cheeky one? And this one's all little and adorable, yes. Very well. Bodley will ask you three teeny-weeny little favor-wavery woos. Perhaps if you're lucky, I might let you touch my precious bookie wookies after all. Just say the word when you're ready, yes. Yes. Okay, weirdo.
The Trials of Bodley. Okay, here we go.
3 little favors, 3 little treats, just for Bodley. First treat, I have a ravenous hankering for a red rose. So red, so pretty. Yes. They only bloom once in every such a long while. Luckily for you, this is just the time.
You want us to go flower picking for you, Flipman? Talk about taking liberties. Why can't you go yourself, you worsky old harridan?
No, awful creature. Ignorant creature. I must say, intend my darling bookies, yes. So where can we find this flower
I just mixed up both their voices on accident.
Leave Golden Paw and go north, but you can't walk there. No, it's at the top of the great big huge great cliff, oh yes. A cliff? A cliff, Bodley just said so. You'll need to be able to cast a bridge to get there. Do you know it?
No, we actually don't. That would be nice of you to give me.
Yes, bridge, an easy peasy magic trick. For showing pathways where none were seen before.
Crikey!
That's a new one on us, man. Wouldn't they even know where to begin if we wanted to research it back home, neither.
You'll have to learn it, dear. There's no way around it. Would you like a teeny-weeny hinty-winty woo on who can help you?
Sure.
Lily, little Lily. She'll know what to do. Oh, yes,
Sounds like a local. But how are we supposed to convince Golden Pal Girl to come over to Alway, eh?
Foolish creature. Evan is a savior of Golden Pal, a hero, yes. A wonder, many want to join him now, many. Alright then, let us go find out if Lily is, willing to join us, shall we? Yes, and then you can bring me my lovely, lovely rose. Tee.
Oh god. Why'd I have to remember this character? Bodley is a character that is, yeah. As you just saw, strange. Definitely a strange one. Oh, I remember her. She's actually one of the better, civilians you can get on your team. So this is actually pretty good to have.
You're Evan, yes. I've been waiting for you. My name's Lily. Bodley has told me a great deal about you.
Gosh.
You're Lily? Gosh, I must say, I expected you to be, a little older. When Bodley said you were expecting expert on magic, I thought you must be a grown-up. You of all people should be aware of what children are capable of, Evan. Indeed, I would say that we are far more capable than most adults. The truth is, I have become disillusioned with life here in Golden Palm as of late. The trick dice, the shame trial, I always had so much respect for Master Pugnacious. I could not believe it when I learned of his deceptions. But it wasn't really his fault, Lily. He was being manipulated. Yeah. I know that, but I still can't forget it. Things just do not feel the same around here anymore.
So that's why old Bodley sent us over to see you, eh? Very crafty, man, very crafty. She wants us to invite you over to our kingdom, ain't it? What do you say, Lily? Sounds like a change of scenery. Do you the power of good?
Yes, I think I might, and after all, Evan, it was you who exposed Master Pugnacious's wicked deeds. You have a great heart, and you are a leader I could follow. Well, then, let's
I'm pretty sure we have to do a quest.
All I ask is that you defeat 3 skeleplasms. Then I will gladly join you.
Hang on flippin' second, mun. Where's all this monster hunting talk coming from all of a sudden?
I cannot risk following a new leader only to be let down once again. Make this promise for me, Evan, please.
Okay, and that's our first quest. Lily, the troubled genius. The magical genius Bodley mentioned turns out to be a girl around Evan's age. Lily is willing to come to Evermore, but only if Evan can prove that he's a man of his word. Deal with the monsters to convince Lily of your sincerity. And we get a couple strong sensors out of it too. So quests like this that are forced will definitely do. So we're going to go to the world map because that's where we need to go in order to do this quest. We're going to try and get the rose in this episode, but we definitely do got to fight a couple skeleplasms in order to do that. So we got to fight 3 of them. So let's do some exploring real quick. I see one over here, so this is a for sure one, so we're just going to run over to this guy. Since we have a free one out in the open, so we get 2 out of this fight, so that's actually really good. So we'll just do a spin around that's a one-shot, just due to the fact that we're stronger than them at the moment. We haven't had to do much fighting in this episode, actually, and I did all my training for nothing, it seems. But actually, it's not that bad, so because I wanted to do some training anyways, so it's just good that the fact that we got to do some. Let's go towards this Grimchilla, I think. Maybe we'll find a skeleplasm in it. Nope, unlucky. We'll just do a nice spin because that gets rid of them quicker. It's nice and easy, and we also got a level out of that. I'm not sure for who. I don't think it was Roland, but someone on our team got a level out of that, and that's always good. So let's see here. So far, so good. Sadly, not a skeleplasm, though. We definitely need one more. And then we'll be done with this quest, and then we can go get Lily. And our bridge skill as well. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something. In order to get the bridge skill, we actually need Lily for 1. And we also need to go to Evermore and also research the bridge skill. So actually, it might not be in this episode, depending on how long it takes to research the bridge skill. That is definitely going to be something that might hinder our progress, I'll be honest. Is there any skeleplasms out in the open? That's kind of where I want to go. But it doesn't look like we have any freebies. So it looks like we're just going to be fighting these guys until we randomly find one. I'll do one more, and if I don't get one, I'll skip to when I do get one. But I'm pretty sure we'll find one by our next one. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, an awakening. I kind of want to grab that. That's free health. That's an entire regen on our health. And I believe it's on our mana as well. I could be wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure you get full mana and health for whoever picks it up. So if you need a heal real quickly and you see an awakening, and you think you can swap into a character that really needs it, that is definitely what you should do. And there's our skeleplasm, so we don't have to actually do a skip. Which is always good for me, because I don't like doing skips too much, because I feel like it kind of breaks the immersion. That's why I always say sorry whenever I have to do one, and why I explain when I do one. So just so you guys know why I say the things I do when I say I'm gonna skip. So thankfully we didn't have to do one, because now we have all the skeleplasms, because that was basically a fetch quest until we got it. That's basically my feeling on why I would do a skip in the first place, is kind of my reasoning for it, just so you guys know, because there's new people coming to this channel every day, and just for those people that don't know how I operate, they kind of get a little glimpse of why I do some of the things I do, so that's why I'm kind of explaining this right now. Well, Lily, we did it. We took care of those monsters. What, you don't believe us, mun? Flipping heck, mun. What do you take us for?
Fear not. I knew you from the very start that you would not fail me. The stars had foretold it. Evan, you have proven that you are a man of your word. It is now time for me to keep my promise and join you in your kingdom.
That's wonderful, Lily. That is wonderful indeed, and now we have a new citizen.
Now I believe you require my assistance in learning at the spell is known as Bridge. I must warn you, it's not an easy piece of spellcraft to master. I will not be able to teach it to you here and now.
Yeah, we have to learn it in the Spellcraftery, which is unfortunate, but I am hoping it won't take too long. Oh, you don't have to do it here, Lily. We have a wonderful magical research facility back in Evermore. I was hoping you'd be able to come back there and help us.
Well, in that case, all you should be able to do is, in a well-appointed facility, the process won't take not long at all.
Ah, there's fabulous. Let's head back over there and get our magic-making caps on then, eh? Yeah, we can do that. Our researchers have gone and got their noggins around this bridge spell before we know it, man. Okay, hopefully that's the case. Thanks to Lily's magical expertise, you can now learn the bridge spell at Evermore Spellworks. Okay, let's go and teleport over there then. That's definitely where we're going to be heading to. So let's go do that real quick. So, now that we're back in Evermore, we should go... Oh wait, I forgot. You can actually manage the kingdom from outside. Let me go do that instead. Ooh, we actually have some research topics finished. Both of them, in fact. I'm going to actually complete those researches. So we have the ranged weapon development, which was almost done when we were about to leave anyways. But there was another one I was actually working on. I don't remember where it is, but... Oh, maybe not. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. This is actually bad. The thing is, we actually can't learn Bridge Spell because this is being worked on. Can I boost the fact how fast this goes? I'm just going to boost as much money into this and complete it because I do not want to wait for that. And that's like 30 more minutes until that's done. So there we go. Okay. Let's get Floyd out of there because it's not actually where he's supposed to be. And now we have enough for Bridge. So let's actually get Bridge done. 1 minute. Okay, we can wait for that. Let's throw Floyd where he's supposed to be because he's actually a cook. And there's a specific place for him and this is it. So now we have a place where we can cook food. If we wanted some free items, we don't have to, like, bake bread or anything else if we want some free health healing items in general. That's definitely the place where we should go for it. I just kind of wanted to explain that because that's actually really good for us. And also another thing that I got in between episodes is a skill that I don't remember being in the game, but apparently there is a Higgledy Stone Hunter now in the game. And now you can see him on the mini-map. I did not know that was a thing, and now we'll be able to actually kind of do what I wanted to do with this playthrough, and kind of do more with the Higgledies, because I said that I didn't really get to do much with them beforehand. So now that I have that, I can kind of look for them better, and be able to get the better ones that are inside those stones, because if you have the certain items that they want, you can get some really, really strong Higgledies. There's level 5 Higgledies out there that you can find, if I'm gonna be able to explain that. There's a lot of really good stuff out there. It's just that I never got to use them. Thank you so much for finding out how to cast Bridge, Lily. Now we can make pathways wherever we want.
No, Master Evan. You misunderstood. Not simply anywhere. The spell uncovers hidden pathways. It does not create them. You must find a place where it seems a path should be, and you must cast it there. Have you ever stood somewhere and thought, where's the path? Is it missing? You must seek out such a place.
Oh, that's not how I thought it worked at all.
But did you not need the spell in order to help Miss Bodley? She is not someone that I would choose to keep waiting.
Gosh.
Gosh, you're right. We'd better go and find that rose for her. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily, indeed. Okay. So I kind of want to show off the Spellworks thing real quick, just because we have this open now. So this is where you'll be able to upgrade your skills. Only certain skills. As you can see, there's only technically 2 skills for Roland that you can upgrade. And then you have a couple for Tawny here, a couple for our boy Batu here, and a bunch for Evan. Evan is going to be the biggest of the skill masters. But there is some other characters that will be getting skills. We don't have the max amount of units yet. I'm just explaining that just so you guys know what that is. Just so you... Because I might not be here that often, is what I'm trying to say. So now let's go over to where Bodley wanted us to go. So let's do a nice teleport over back to Golden Paw's map. And it should be over on the side on the left. So we're just going to follow this little pathway here. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, because I accidentally walked towards it earlier. So, but it was in between episodes. It wasn't actually in this episode yet, because we didn't go this way. Wait, what the? Oh, I forgot that. Oh, okay. There's a forest there. I didn't even notice. But I won't be doing that here. I want to do the quests that we're actually on right now, so let's forget about that being there. And let's actually go to where I want to go. Yep, it is indeed where I thought it was going to be. So we need to make our way all the way over here first, because it's all the way back here for the actual entrance to this location. There's a magma goo that might fight us if he sees us. Definitely looks like we're going to be doing another fight before we do what we want to do, but it looks like we are definitely going to be able to get that rose in this episode, though, which is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do at least most of the quest, or at least a part of it, just so we can at least start on some of this stuff, because this is going to be a fetch quest, as what we can tell, but it's an important fetch quest, because it's part of the main story, and this isn't just something I'm just going to skip over, because I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that does want to watch this, and if they don't want to watch this, they can kind of skip ahead to where we actually get to the main point of the story again. But, yeah, just kind of explaining it. The place where Baldi said the rose would be, is it just beyond here, isn't it?
That's right, man.
That it is, my boy. And if I've ever stood somewhere and thought, where's the flippin' path, man? It's flippin' missing. It's by yours. You're right. Yeah, this is the place that I accidentally walked to earlier. And I was trying to figure out how to get to that chest there, and I trying to figure out where I was supposed to go, and this happened to be the place I was missing. Get in, ye little beauty, you. I'm not sure if he was talking to me or the bridge. Probably the bridge. But yeah, there was something... Ooh, wait, there's a flashing... Oh, that's the rose. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a random, like, item that we could get, but no, that's the rose indeed. Okay, let's go pick that up real quick. Yoink. And there we go. The red rose. Definitely the reddest rose I've ever seen. So, this is the red rose. I reckon so, yeah. Let's get it back to Bodley before she throws a proper stropper, shall we? Definitely so. Let's get there before she starts freaking out. Let's teleport back to the Chamomile Inn. Gotta love the trapdoor feature. Definitely enjoy the ability to fast travel, because not many games actually have a fast travel option where you can teleport to certain areas in the town that you would want to go to make your life 10 times easier, so you don't have to walk through the entire place. I was gonna say something else, but that wouldn't be too kid-friendly, because I actually have a proper grudge with that kind of setup for how to go places in general, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna say I don't like having to walk through an entire town to get to one specific spot. I like having multiple places to teleport in a town to make it easier to get to certain areas. Wherever you think it's faster is kind of nicer. It's a nicer feature that doesn't make it repetitive to walk through a town, is what I'm trying to say. Well, did you find my red rose for Bodley Woodley Woo? Yeah, here you go. There you go, Bodley. Here's your red rose. Yes, this is it. Wonderful, magical. So red, almost too red. This is what Bodley wanted, just what Bodley wanted. Oh, Evandale, you are a lovely boy, a special boy, yes. Bodley hasn't been so happy in so many centuries. Oh god. Now it's time for you to do my second little favory wavery woo. It will be dangerous, yes, very dangerous woo. Have you heard of the Incineraptors? Fiery, wiry, horrible hot dragons, horrible. I want an Incineraptor's horn, yes, it's horny warny woo. And you know what you'll need to get it, don't you? Yes, you'll have to hit it, beat it black and blue, hee hee hee.
Them's the lousy lizards that make their homes in Clown Coil Canyon way. All we knows where to find 'em, well enough, and we knows the steer will clear, the fiery fiends will burn ye to crisp soon as ye look at ye.
Oh,
Noisy man, nasty man, stupid, cowardly, hairy man. Use a watery spell, yes, kills them just like that, yes, simple. Exploit their weaknesses, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it definitely does. I think we might be able to develop something along those lines back home. Why don't we give it a shot? No, we already have a water spell, we don't need to go back. Don't care what you do, but bring it, yes, bring me horny, woo. Okay, stop with that. Here, a present for you. Secret supplements? Huh? What's this? Don't know what's in it, but you'll need it, Bolly can tell, All natural, all wonderful, all powerful serum for silky smooth skin and nourishing nutritional niceness, bodily special secret supplement, yes.
yes.
You'll know when you need it, dear. You'll know, when the time is right, yes. Sure. The time to do what exactly? Yeah, I'm sure I will work it out. Alright, let's away and bag us one of those skilly swabs. I knows the way well enough. Follow me, ye dogs, ye. Okay, and with that, we'll be ending this episode off here because we kind of have a little bit more to go with this since this is the second of the third trials. So we'll be back in the next one. So thank you all for watching today's episode, Keeping Spooky. And as always, thank you for watching today's episode as always. It's always a blast to have you here. Thank you all for sticking by me, liking the video if you do, subscribing, anything that you guys do, even just watching the video is enough. But as always, keeping spooky, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, and have a really, really good day. See y'all in the next one. Peace out, boys and girls. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.